Alrighty. Get everything set up here. Just give me a minute. Oh, I need to make a chat in the Discord as well. I completely forgot about that. We'll do this one. Alrighty. Now, before I actually get into the games, give me like a second here. I have to do something really quick. I'll still be here chit-chatting, but I'm bad YouTubers. I completely forgot to put the builds inside the Discord, like I said in the video. The people are gonna go there and be like, "There's no videos there. There's no pictures. What do? How do?" So yeah, just give me a minute. This won't take too long to do. Just gotta find the stuff. Ba-da-ba-bum. Do-do-do-do. Alright. I think I'll take these pictures half and half for right now. Do-da-da. Then we'll take the bottom half. And we got a ba-da-ba-bum. Yeah, sorry guys, it's good. Like I said, it's just taking me a second. Because I forgot. Yeah, people should have zooming capabilities. There we go. Alrighty. I think I am good now. I think I'm good. Yeet. Yeah, yeet. Yeet. Yeet, yote, yeet, yacht, yoot. Yoot. Yoot, yote. That was not what I wanted. Alright, now I'm good to do. Go on to our Necro here. Shadow Blight. Yeah, I kind of forgot until like literally just now that I said I was going to post the pictures of the Paragon and the skill tree in the Discord for anyone when I made the video, and I completely forgot to do that and make a chat, so I just had to do that real quick. So I'm probably gonna edit up the Discord a little bit, move and replace and renew some chats, because there's kind of just a lot of stuff in there right now that's not going to be used. So. Alrighty. Where did I leave off with my Necro here? Because I'm gonna be real, I don't remember. Slow claps. Listen, I try my best. Okay. I try my best. Bum, bum, bum. I am so discombobulated today, it's not even funny. Alright, where did I leave off with this? I said this was better. Why did I say this was better? Oh, because it's an ancestral. That's why it's better. And I literally just need to get an intelligence roll on this. And sockets. I mean, it definitely ain't perfect by any means, but it's doable. Yeah, it's been a few days. I'm gonna be real. I genuinely slightly misremembering where I left off with this. Okay, this I know for sure. We gotta re-roll this, and we gotta do. I guess we just have to get other ancestrals. Really, that's gotta be my main thing. So this already has the right thing. Actually, we just need the sockets. That's it. Oh, we gotta re-roll it, right? I'd say probably the life on hit could go. Yeah, life on hit could go. We want intelligence. Thank you. That takes care of that. Now we gotta get this socketed. How many prisms do I have? I didn't look at this. We have 5. Okay. Add sockets. Okay. Remove sockets. Okay. Put you on. And then put you on. Alright, cool. Cool. So, what am I missing now for... Okay, we need gloves, boots, ring and necklace for sockets. Oh, not sockets, ancestrals. And then we need the uniques as ancestrals. I'm also gonna need to get some obdicite as well. because I did kind of change up the mythic requirements. I was re-looking at them. So glyphs at 46 and masterwork is still a thing. Fully ancestral, that's kind of just gonna happen naturally, so I decided to take that out. One of each tier lair boss, tier 4 Belial kill. That's all in the same. T3 Lil, Pit, 70. Strongholds, I took that out because that's pretty simple. And Blood Maiden, I also took that out. So what we know right now is, if I remember correctly, I can do Torment 3. I don't think I could do Torment 4. How much fresh meat do we have? 302. Alright, I have an idea. We need Duriel in the keys. This will get us a whole bunch of fresh meat. It's not Harbinger's Den. It's... What is Duriel? I forget what his is. Gaping Crevasse. That one. So we want that. Just take out all the... I wish if I sorted this, it sorted it by, like, the place. That would be really nice. You know what? I think Hangman's Hall is fine too. Because if I remember correctly, the gear is actually from Duro and Enduro. Yeah. So we can do that too. So Hangman's Hall is fine too. Oh, no, I don't need that Harbinger's Den. That was a mistake. Alright. And you are Harbinger's Den. We don't need that. Hold on to this for a minute. Alright. So let's drop our Torment, because we definitely cannot do this. And well, we might be able to do this in Torment too. It would only go up to T3, roughly. I don't know if that's fully doable. You know what? I'll use a crap key for right now, just to see if it works. Ooh, lag. Let's do Milligan Burrow. Let's hang my tall. Where is it? Alright, we'll give this a test on Torment 2. See how this works. Did it not teleport me? There we go. Alright. I vaguely remember how to do this. I mean, it takes a minute, but we can do it. Like, it does take a minute, but we can clear this. Oh. There's a one-hand or a two. Oh. It's not a two-handed scythe. Crap. So... Sure. I don't see why we can't stay in this. Why not? Alright. Let's go try Duriel. That's the part that matters, being able to do it? True. Very true. Alright. They gave us a lot of fresh meat, too. I think it might just make my life easier, just record this entire section of just fighting these guys. Might be a little bit more sifting through in the video, but... just in case I miss anything. Yeah, I'll record this whole section. Okay. Alrighty. Bloody Lair Boss Duriel. Surely this won't end poorly, right? This will go good. What could possibly go wrong? The answer to that is nothing. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Our damage is definitely a little bit on the lower end though, but I don't know. It doesn't feel terrible. So so it's doable, but it's not farming efficient. Like that's the one downside. It's not farming efficient. Let's go try something really quick. Something I didn't do yet. Let's see if this pushes it just where we need to go. We have a lot of tempers that I have not done yet. So we need Soul Rift duration, which I think is a defense. Did I miss it? No, maybe it is utility. I don't think I found it yet. That's unfortunate. Okay. Maybe we can get shadow damage. Okay, we can do this one. Shadow damage is going to be really good. That's a high roll too. So this needs Titan's Fall. Maybe it's offensive. Here, that I don't have it yet. Maybe we can just do shadow damage then. We'll just do more shadow damage right now. That's fine for now. It's honestly just a temporary one. So this one is Corpse Tendril size, which I don't have, so rip me on that one. Let's do what mobility? Do that one. What can I throw on this? And we'll just do max life. It's just like it's a good default one to have. We'll do more shadow damage here. see. This one we will do more shadow damage. We'll see if like maybe this potentially could just like push us over the edge, and then this one is probably just gonna be more shadow damage. Yeah, more shadow. Like I said, we're really just looking for something to kind of like tip us over the edge a little bit here. I'd say we got quite a bit of extra shadow damage here. Hopefully we have enough now. I need to somehow get the uh-oh. Okay, this is not farming efficient in the slightest, and that makes me very sad. Yeah, this is not efficiently farmable in this tier. I'm not even gonna fuck with this, because otherwise I'm gonna be here forever and waste a lot of my time. We gave it a try. Let's drop it down. If we got lucky, it'll be one of the ones we need. Nope. Alright, this should work a little bit better. We had this weird fine line, like T1 I cleared things too quickly. Like, it's very weird because like T1 I cleared things too quickly. T2 I not enough. Oh, hey. It's very interesting. Alright, see what we got. Oh, we got some of the uniques that we're using, but none of them are ancestral, so it literally doesn't matter. It's really unfortunate that this rolled on overpower. However, we do get another ring now. And we do have gloves. We already have a ring, so we're good on that. Which class did I enjoy playing the most so far? So, if we're talking in terms of the challenges I've done, I'd have to say the Barbarian is my favorite. In terms of my actual main favorite class so far, it's Spiritborn. Spiritborn is my absolute main class right now. I enjoy it the most. And if Warlock looks as fun as it actually looks, that's probably going to end up being my favorite class. Okay, we'll save these two. I'll hold on to that for now. I don't know if I really want to keep it. It's not like it's worse in any way. I don't know if it's really worth like wasting resources on it, to be fair. So, but these two are good. We can always find a better one, actually. Like there really is no difference with these two. I get a little bit more in. I get less health. The ancestral is still the same. And the resource cost would just be re-rolled into crit. So I guess the sword would be better, but I'd have to put a stat in it, wasting a thing. Nah. I'll hold on to it, but probably not going to use it. Gotta open this. What's your favorite class, Karen? Karen? Why did I have a hard time saying the word Karen? Word Karen? Name Karen. I quit. English is so hard to do. Okay, that gives us a gold reserve. Don't really care about that too much. I'm enjoying your take on playing the game. I watch all the big Diablo streamers, but they play too quickly. Don't get me wrong, okay? Like, I do have my speed. Stop being stuck. I do have my speed moments where I do things. Like, the part where you'll probably see me speed through, mostly, is in the beginning, like the very, very beginning of a season. That's when I'll probably speed through a lot, because I would like my main class, or whatever I'm playing as my main, at that moment, to be the one that I focus on the most. So I don't want to dilly-dally in like the low-end stuff. I don't need to, you know, all that stuff. But in like learning new classes and learning new things that I like genuinely am enjoying, you know, like barbarian, sword, stuff like that, I try to take my time with it, you know, learn everything I can, because the faster I can, like, the better I learn things, the better the videos will be in the future, and then I can make better content for you guys. And can these enemies go away? Butcher, I didn't ask for your opinion. Duriel, I didn't ask for your opinion either. That explains so much on why he was still here. Butcher! Jesus Christ! Go away! All of you! Am I still being shot? What am I? Really? Ah! Anyway, what was I saying? I'm playing Stork right now, but I played all the classes this season. I think I have officially played every class now that I'm playing Necro here. I don't think there's one class that I haven't played yet. Okay. This one is potentially better. If this works right, this can be better. So we will hold on to that. That I can get rid of, though. Boots, we need an ancestral one. Shred of resistance. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the best either. But it's something, so. And we got an ancestral necklace now, too. Again, not the... Actually, this one's pretty good. I think we have all our ancestrals now. Yeah, we do. Except our uniques. That's a whole different monster. That's something we gotta do differently. Okay. Well, that worked a little bit better than I was originally anticipating. You completed the 9,000 kill streak challenge with your sword class night. It was definitely fun. Did I do the 9,000? No, I did not actually. I didn't do the 9,000. What build do you have on your sword? I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I forgot to save 2 pieces of gear and I just got rid of them. I can't believe I just did that. So, when I teach people things, just remember to do as I say and not as I do. Because I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I just did that. Welp. Make a clip of that one to put in the video. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll name that clip mistake. Surely I'll know what it is. That'll go in the video. I do need an undo button. I'm so mad I just did that. Like, I didn't get rid of this, so, like... Silver lining, you know, fine. But I got rid of my boots and my necklace. So I need to go re-get them. I cannot believe I just did that. Slow class once more. Yeah, listen, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, alright? You're playing Crackling Energy? Nice. But I think my Sork has Crackling Energy on it right now. Because like, I kept seeing people build it and I wanted to know what the hype was about. I understand what the hype is about. I like off meta builds more, unless the meta build seems really fun to me. Like, for instance, Barbarian, like the Earthquake build, that just genuinely seemed fun to me. Don't go into your face. 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 You're going in your face. Why are you still spawning? Stop it. Why are you still spawning? Is Duriel spawning again? Okay, he's not. I thought he was for a second. Is some? Go away. Nah. 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 But yeah, back on the whole, like, rushing through things, like, listen, if there was, like, a reason for me to rush, right, then, yes, I can move quickly, and I can move, very fast when doing things. If there is not a reason for me to rush, I won't. I will completely take my time. I enjoy, one of my favorite things about, like, Diablo and even games like this is I love looking at each stat hand in hand and seeing, like, what is better and what works and what not. And I love playtesting things and seeing how much I can limit test on things. It is definitely one of my more favorite things to do. And honestly, that's not just a Diablo thing. I like that in any game. Like, I do that in Warframe. I do it in, like, hell, I think I've even done it in Call of Duty. Like, playtesting the guns and the attachments and stuff. Although I haven't played COD in a hot minute, but, you know. You guys get the idea. I am uber excited for the patch, though. I need to figure out what time the patch is coming out, because we might be doing like a 6 or 7 hour stream that day. I say 6 or 7 because I think I'm getting too old for 24 hours. That was good. We got a mythic! We got a mythic! We got a mythic! I got a mythic! Butcher, fuck off! I got a mythic! Ow! Would you go away? Doombringer. I mean, it's not terrible. It's a nice stat stick. True. I would need to get a focus, though. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try it out as long as we get our hands on a focus. And due to the fact that I am running a time-limited challenge, it may not hurt to actually use it. But I can definitely tell you that once the challenge is over, I have a spark. I saw a double ancestral ring. Where are you? Of course you don't have intelligence on you. Why would I even expect you to have intelligence on you? It's still better, though. I can get rid of the cooldown. and put intelligence on. I mean, the experience from kill streaks isn't exactly what I would be looking for, but I mean, realistically, if you look at this, it's probably only like it's really only a single ancestral. Poison resistance. I mean, then again, it is better than poison resistance, I guess, so. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll use it. It's a little bit more useful than this one, so. Can't say no to it. I need to get a focus if I want to use this, though. The problem with this is now I have to move things. But the was that 26 all stats for a 140 increase, give or take. We just move this there. So this is plus 40 ultimate damage on a weapon. What would be better, actually? So that's damage over time. John, hi, too. I did a stupid. What did you do? So ultimate damage is potential. Crit damage isn't bad. Overpowers out. Sapphire. Vulnerability damage. That's not too bad. We could do vulnerability damage. Life on kill. And basic damage. Debating between vulnerability and crit. I mean, we plan on going crit anyway. So maybe we just take the crit damage. Also, I am very low on emeralds because I just upgraded a emerald before. So that's a slight problem. The other thing is if we do this... We don't need anything else there. If we do this, I need a focus. Which I have some of these. Now, if I can get the consecutive hits with Shadow Blight on this... We're gonna get an ancestral one. I mean, we can take the bloodied one too. Nah, it doesn't have intelligence on it. Right? So if we can do this... And consecutive hits. Okay, we can do it. So if we do this now, maybe it'll be better? I mean, I guess we don't know till we try, right? I really need to do gem runs. We'll just leave that blank for now. I guess we don't know until we try, though. So... I have some emerald things. We'll probably go do that in a little bit. But, let's give it a try. Worst case, it is complete shite and we just have a spark, you know? Worst case scenario, it's absolute dog shit and we now have a spark. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100 with you right now. I don't think this is worth it. Maybe? Whoops. We can talk about this. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this mythic is worth it. I don't think it brings enough. I genuinely don't think it brings enough to the table. Okay, save these this time, Sean. Yeah, I don't think it brings enough to the table, honestly. Because the only time we're getting used to that shadow damage is when the lucky hit happens. We're not really building around lucky hit. So, and even the chance to heal, the ancestral stat, is not the greatest. The damage reduction is meh. The life is okay. But, like, I don't think it's... I don't think it's worth it. I think we're going to go back to the other one. I healed a dungeon with a fishing hat on and not the hat I needed, so I was missing heal bonus. Oh my god. Nah, just tell them you were trying to fish for their health bar. Oh wait, I need to remove the I am so dumb it hurts. I had ancestral boots this whole time. I promise, chat. I am smart sometimes. Today is not one of those days, though. Alright. I think I might use this site though, and then we'll socket it. I need to look. When does the next world boss come up? This is just a stat increase. We gotta put a socket in that. This is literally a stat increase. And this is genuinely just a stat increase. Like, without anything else on that. We'll just have to retemper it. No big deal. Retempering is something that we can always do. Add a socket to this. 30 minutes for world boss? Alright, cool. We'll probably go join in on that. We can do Tournament 3, so we'll probably join in on Tournament 3 part. Alright, I need to go put in... Alright, I need to go refix up the affixes. So this one has consecutive hits. Should be this one. We also wanted to re-roll this. The life on hit, we want to re-roll to crit, I think. Yeah, crit. Although I'm not gonna be picky right now. I'll take the damage. That's fine. That's fine. I'll take damage. I'm not gonna be picky right now. We'll be picky later. For now, we just need increases. Later on, we can choose to be picky. This has int, life, armor, fire resistance. Honestly, get rid of the fire resistance. I'm a little sad the Ancestral's on the Rampage skill, but get rid of the fire resistance and give me movement speed. That's fine. There it is. I was about to say I'm doing like 2 more and that's it. Alright, so this one we have life and damage over time, life on hit. I think the damage over time is actually useless here. So we're looking for attack speed or critical strike chance. Preferably critical strike chance. Take it. Good enough. This one we didn't change. This we... What's the ancestral? The resource cost? So we'll probably get rid of the cooldown because I don't think we need cooldown. We want attack speed on this one actually. I'll take the crit chance for now, I guess. Do we not have intelligence on this? Oh, we don't. Never mind. I'll take the int. I will take that over attack speed. I didn't realize we didn't have intelligence on this. Alright, let's see if we can get attack speed on this one. What's the ancestral? Resource cost? That's fine. There we go. Perfect. We still need an ancestral necklace. And then we need to get ancestral uniques, but that's really it for that. Okay, so this we want corpse tendril. It's the crit one, right? Yeah, critical strike chance for corpse tendril. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, excuse me. And then this one we want Iron Maiden. Which we want this one. And then on our ring, we want shadow damage. No, that's not it. That one. Okay, these can go. We'll put that away for the time being. What? Not what I want. We'll hold on to it. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't like getting rid of these unless I absolutely have to. I think what we'll do is we might Gamba for a mythic. I'm not really on board with gambling for a mythic, but due to time restraint, maybe gambling for the mythic might be more worth it. Because we're gonna get this. So we can build that up like crazy. I also have a bunch of fresh meat, I think. Yeah, so let's see if we can get the ancestral versions of these. Or actually, hold on. Let me get something a little bit more guaranteed. No. We'll do it. Well, never mind. No. Ancestral necklace we can get from any drop. We'll do the helm. Because I do have the mythic chest piece I need. I just need to do the challenge for that. So we'll do the helm. And maybe we'll get lucky and get a mythic. I should be going to Torment 3 before I do this. We can clear Torment 3. I haven't tried Torment 4 yet, so I can't go to Torment 4. For those of you that don't know, one of the rules we did add into this is if I have not cleared that Torment yet in the pit, I cannot go to that Torment. So I have not cleared Torment 4. I cannot go to it yet. Ah, it's already 8 o'clock. Where's the time go in a day, man? I know one of the first videos I'm going to be doing is a 50-hour Warlock video. I am like uber excited to do that. Well, I mean, we got ancestrals, but we don't have... Sure, that works. The Unmaker. Soul Rift's duration is increased by 0.5 seconds every 30 seconds essence you spend. It's a cool looking helmet though. Death's Visage Bone Spears is for the bone build. Oh, we got a Godslayer crown, but it's not ancestral, so it's not what we want. Although this one is bloodied. But the all stats go down and the life go down. I don't know if I really want to do that. The rampage skills are not potent enough for me to care about them early. We'll hold on to it. I get the urge to do it, then we will. Okay, so things we're keeping are right there. Things we're getting rid of. Oh wait, I'm holding on to this because this is the build I was doing prior to. I know why I'm holding this. That was pretty helpful. The helm is very helpful. We have it though. I just don't know if I really want to do all stats lowered by 9 just for a resource cost reduction. Then again, the damage to elites goes up by 3%. So maybe in a weird way it kind of balances out. I don't see the harm in trying it. I don't see a harm in trying it. We can give it a try. Where is the world boss gonna be? 21 minutes up there. Okay. We'll definitely make sure we do that on T3. Oh, crap. I forgot. Because I put new gear on, I have to temper that gear. I really need some prisms, though. Which I guess is going to come from the world boss, so... Where am I? What am I doing? Where am I? Help. I'm alone and afraid. I'm lost and afraid. Like I said, doesn't hurt to give it a try. We need to temper. So tempering. Do I have enough opticite to start masterworking? I mean, I do have some, but I want to make sure like I'm keeping said item before I do that. Did I get the one I'm looking for? I don't think I did. New. So we want shadow damage. Now you're gonna crit for me. Bam! Crit! Why are you low rolling me? Do not low roll me. Do not do this to me again, game. I apologize for ever insulting you. You are the best game I have ever played in my lifetime, and you will forever stay installed on my PC. That's not saying, so I don't care about that. Shadow damage. Okay, and since I did just compliment you, game, and I do love you that much, you're gonna give me the shadow damage. Like you're gonna crit another shadow damage, right? Right? Oh, I just realized you didn't even crit that. You made it a double ancestral. I will take that too. You know, whatever you want to do. You decide on what you want to do, okay? You give me the... It's that easy, chat. It's that easy. You just have to talk nice to the Diablo gods, and then they reward you. We take those. That is a huge damage increase now. What was this? Hold on. I gotta get my clips in order to. That's a problem. My voice is not being recorded in my clips. Why is that? I love OBS. It's so useful, you know? So useful. Why is my voice not being recorded in the thing? Is it because of this? Hold on. I'm just doing a test really quick to see why it's not. So, test. No, we're just not gonna work for whatever reason. Let's see if that one works. Bro, I hate when OBS decides to just mess up. And now we work. For no reason, by the way, my voice is now working. You want to know what I did? I will literally explain to you what I did, okay? Alright? It's very complicated of a process, right? I turned it off and on again. That's not even a joke. That is what happened. All right. So, we got some damage now. Oh, I didn't temper this one. So... why do I feel like this could be really good? Whatever. More shadow damage. That is a low roll. Game, I thought we were being nice to each other. What is that? You know what? You did just give me 2 ancestrals. You're out of energy. now you're recharged, right? I understand. It's better. I can't say no. It's better. I'll take that. All right. Which one of these items am I 100% keeping? Honestly, none of them are on the stat that I want. I guess out of all of them, I would keep this one. Or even the scythe. No, I think this thing we're keeping the most. Let's masterwork this. Alright. Go on to shadow damage. That is where you should go right now. On to shadow damage. Dun, 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 dun. No. That's actually the worst stat that you could go onto out of all of the stats. You know what? Sure. Stay. You're fine. I'm not even gonna argue. Okay, so my question is now, can I handle T2? Well, not so much T2. Can I handle a bloody key on T2? Because that's what we were struggling with before. I think we're able to clear... Hold on, how much longer do I have for the world boss? 10 minutes? That's fine. We're only doing a bloody key anyway. So let's see if this is doable now. This should be like a massive overhaul and a stat increase. Let's see. I mean, Andreal's doable. That seemed to have went a lot smoother. So what do we got? Nothing really needed. That does have a crit increase, but it doesn't have any sockets. Okay. I think Torment 4 is 100% doable. Question is, can I get this done before the world boss ones? I don't think so. You have 8 minutes for the world boss. Do I want to risk it? Eight minutes, which means I have to beat this in 8 minutes. Surely I can do this before. Where's the way out of here? We're definitely doing damage. I have 5 minutes. I do see why attack speed is important in this build, though. You know what other build seems fun? That like I was looking at the other day. It's like a Soul Reaver build or something like that. A Reaver build or something. You're a river build. You're a river build. You river build. Fucking got him. Hey, I'm just saying, by the way, we have 2 or 3 minutes to get out of this pit so I can get to the world boss. Correction, I have 2 minutes to get out of this pit to get to the world boss. Lovely, 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 lovely. We don't need control. We need this one though. It was a salad, brother. Nice, thank you. Did I do good with the like removing the slop? You know what I mean by it. Oh wait, I can clear it. Hold on. We just did 24. I can do this now. Yes. Game, do not lag on me now. That is the worst time to do this. Yeah, flow good. Okay. There is a few things I saw in the video, like after I posted it, that I want to make sure when I do the voiceover again in the future that I smooth out my talking. I guess it's something not so much an editing thing can fix, something more of me personally I want to smooth out with my voiceovers, if that makes sense. What is this? What are they playing? Wait, did they change the way that looks? All I gotta say is I'm very proud of myself for how it came out. I'm very happy with how it came out. I have no complaints with anything. Why is there loot on the ground? I don't think I've ever fought this world boss. But I'm very, very, very happy with how that video came out. Sir, come back. Ah. Do the dead! Do the dead! Do the dead! Can I just take all of this gold? I want all this gold. Give me gold. Give me the gold. Oh, good lord. That is a lot of items that I didn't clear out of my inventory. Whoops. I'm gonna hold on to you because you're a focus. And I was just looking at that before. We'll open this in town. I need to get rid of some things first. I think that's it. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh wait, this is like a double bonus right now. Hold on. Because we get our mythic cache too. Let's go. Hi there, saw your first video and found it really interesting and fun. Keep it up. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm working really hard on the videos. It's I'm really enjoying the like 50-hour things. I've been having a real blast doing them. Do we want any of that stuff? Probably not, no. No, I don't want it. Alright, so we got a few things here. One, I have to save my clip before I just opened up Microsoft Edge because it's sitting on my taskbar. Why have I not removed that yet? Go away, Microsoft. Nobody asked for your opinion, Microsoft. What's wrong with me? Well, do you want me to start from the top of the list or the bottom of the list? How is Edge still on the bar? Well, you see, the 11th reason? Okay, I'm an idiot. It's like right smack in the middle. I am dumb. And we got a mythic cache. Alright. Mythics that we are looking for right now. The mythics we are looking for. Actually, we're only looking for one mythic. The mythic. The Heir of Perdition mythic. We have 2 chances at this. I have a chance right here. And if we get a spark, I go get rid of the other mythic I have. And we gamba. I don't usually like gambling the mythics. I'd rather just craft them. However, I'm in a kind of a time crunch here with the challenge. So we'll gamba for it. Heir of Perdition. It didn't give me anything. It gave me a Resplendent Spark, though. So... that kind of sucks. But... I guess I can't really complain too much. Let's see. None of these are what I need. You're telling me out of all of the things you gave me, the one thing I need is a necklace. And you didn't give me a single ancestral necklace. This game is trolling me. No, you gave me a necklace, just not an ancestral one. This game is trolling me. This game is trolling. It's trolling me. It's trolling. All right, we'll go get an ancestral the spark. Salvage. Give me the spark. I'm not gonna use the Doombringer. It was actually a lower damage thing anyway, so. You're not even giving me anything I could use. I mean, that's nice at least. So is that. That's okay, I guess. Almost Diamond Reserve. I mean, the Diamond Reserve is okay. None of the, like, why do you hate me? Why does this game hate me? Out of everything this game could have gave me, it hate me. Alright, you know what? Let's go Gamba. I'm a glutton for punishment. Gamba! How about the 20th? Okay. Well, the 20th, well, you see, it's a very long story. You see, what happened was I stubbed my toe on a snail that didn't have its shell on outside of Jay's garage back in 1974. Let's see. This one gives you double chance for decompose, double chance for blight, soul rift, affliction, no. Corpse explosion, tendril size, curse duration. I think I need the tendril size. What's tendril size? Yeah, we do need that one actually. So this one's really good. Another size, and that's unfortunate. Okay. All right. Mythic time! Mythic time, mythic time, mythic time, mythic time. I had a garage? Yeah, back in 1974, or whatever it is that I said a second ago. Now, I'm not usually a fan of the Gamba for the mythics, however, like I said, due to challenge and time-based, we need to try. No way you gave me Doombringer back! I just got rid of you! Oh. Oh, that sucks. Bro, why did I screw up before, man? Oh, that kills me RNGing for these. I want you to know it does. It really does kill me. So, like, okay. So, challenge-wise aside, right? Challenge-wise aside, if anybody ever does want a useful tip from me, I'm gonna give them a useful tip right here, okay? There are multiple ways to get mythics, all right? One of them is going over to your local jeweler, coming over to the crafted items. Wrong thing. Sorry. Where is it? Is it the jeweler? It's not the jeweler. It's the... Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. Rewind. Pause. Cut the tape. Jay, cut the tape. I'm also wrong here. Where am I right now? Hold on. I know where I am. I promise. I know this game. No, it was the jeweler. I'm stupid. Hold on a second. I just pause, cut the tape. It's been a minute. Is it not here? There it is. Oh my god, I am so dumb it hurts sometimes, I swear. Anyway, I was right. The jeweler. Don't cut the tape. Continue on, Jay. You don't have to cut the tape. Not that you really have any control of that anyway, but you know what I mean. So... what I'm going to tell people is very simple, okay? Mythics do make or break the game. Don't get me wrong, okay? Maybe RNGing for your first couple mythics. I'd say okay, that's fine to do if you really don't have any mythics. It doesn't really hurt because you're kind of just looking for anything at that moment. However, once you actually get into the season a bit more and you don't put yourself in a time crunch, I would 100% say it is never worth it to gamba for a mythic. Runes are not exactly the hardest thing to get. Just to give you an example really quick, this is something I got on my Spiritborn a while back. If it's still there. Okay, case in point. I have 27 of these things, and they drop runes for me, okay? Farming these works. Farming Nightmare Keys works. There are so many different ways to get runes. Infernal Hordes drop runes. There are so many different ways to get runes in this game that it is not worth gambling for a mythic. Alright, I 100% think you should always target farm a mythic. If you're playing your main and you actually want to like progress the character, target farm your mythic over gambling it. Gambling is just if you feel like it, realistically. If you're okay wasting sparks, go ahead and gamba. 90% of the time, you will not get what you want. I'd rather go for the runes, keep the 2 sparks, craft it, whatever you need to get. So again, just to give you an example really quick, like the Air of Perdition, right? If I right click this, I need 2 splendid sparks, which is what I would need for gambling. I would need 6 jaw, 6 Q, and 6 gar. Okay, I would have a 10 times easier time. 10 times easier time. English is hard. It's not my first language. Shawneese is my first language. The runes drop 10 times more than mythics. I have actually farmed out 4 jaws in under 3 hours and haven't gotten a mythic drop since today, actually. It's been like a week since I've gotten a mythic drop. So, just as an example, it's so much better to target farm your mythic. Alright, just be patient, target farm your mythic. Gamba, if you have no mythics, it's not going to hurt to gamba if you have no mythics, because you're really just looking for anything to push you forward. But once you do have a mythic, target farm. Don't gamba. Not worth it. Not in the slightest. Like, I probably won't gamba again anymore in this challenge. If I'm being real, I probably will not gamba anymore in this challenge. And I will probably trash this for a spark and keep it for either my main or something else. Actually, this is the last challenge of the season, now that I think about it. Because we have... what do we have? 10 days left, something like that. So this will be the last challenge for this season. Relic Warriors hate me. 9 days. We have 9 days left in this season, so. So this will be the last challenge of this season, at least. And then come next season, the video is going to be interesting. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do like one of my challenge videos, because there is so much changing next season. We got a whole new skill tree for every class. We got the cube coming back. We got a gear set type thing coming in the form of like runes or whatever it is, like crafting sigils or something like that. There is a lot being changed next season that for the first like week or so, I'm gonna have to learn all this new stuff. So I might end up making a video for next season of everything I learned within the first week of the new season. Might do that. But I don't think I can get a challenge run out in time. But the first challenge run that we're going to do of the new season, for sure, 100% is Warlock. I am doing a Warlock 50 hours immediately in the new season. Like, first day, I'm probably going to spam my own Warlock, and then after that, I'm going to do the 50-hour challenge for it. And again, I might be able to work that. I might be able to work that. It's probably not going to take me more than a day to really learn everything and how to work it. Maybe 2 days at most. So I can start the challenge. Just start the challenge a little late. I could probably do that. Maybe I can get a video off of that. Never mind. Never mind. I might be able to. Anyway. What are we up to? What am I doing? I do not need that. I want that. We got sidetracked. Okay, this doesn't matter. We can get rid of this now. The bloody one's working just fine. Alright. I need... to temper something different. Tendrils, utility. Now, game, you have been absolutely nice to me today on terms of my rolls, right? We're gonna go 3 for 3, okay? Everything is in groups of 3s, right? So you're gonna give me another god roll for this, right? Right? God roll. Bam! Introducing God roll, chat. Close your eyes. Nothing happened. No, what you should do instead is focus on posting 7,000 videos and content next week. You're right. I am going to post a video once every 2 minutes next week. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm not actually doing that. Please don't hold me to that. I will never do that. That sounds like a nightmare. That sounds awful. Let me go put these runes away. Let me clean up my inventory a little bit. I hate messy inventories. Oh, I shouldn't put these away. I can get rid of these. Ovals are fine to keep. Get rid of that. You're fine to keep. Hidden armor is okay. That can go. These I'm using, those and that. Okay. Boo, boo, boo. And then to do. Oh, no. And do. Those can go. These are probably going to be used. We might actually use these. This is kind of huge to use right now. Yeah, yeet some of these, and then I'm gonna go get my coffee, and then we'll probably go do some Infernal Hordes. Do we know what the season theme of next season's gonna be? Holding? Keep holding. I'm getting my coffee. Has that been released yet? I don't think it has, right? All right. I am gonna do a test. I'm gonna see if we can do a normal Infernal Horde on Torment 4, since that's what we're sitting on. We just handled Torment 4 Pit, so I don't see why we can't. But we'll use a blue key to test for it. Alright, be right back. I'm gonna go grab some coffee real quick. Then we'll do some Infernal Hordes. Infernal Hordes. Alright, be back. Alrighty, you can stop holding now, Jay. I relieve you from your duties of holding. I don't know what you're holding, and I don't think I want to know because that can be taken very wrongly very quickly. But you know, there's that. Too late, I already peed myself. God damn it, man. What have I told you about peeing yourself? I thought we've had this discussion before. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely have walked by here 100 times. Never knew there was a man standing here. I have walked by here like 100 times and never noticed this guy. Alright, let's go give T4 Infernal Horror a try. Like I said, I don't see why we can't do it, but... Chat, I might be 100 with you right now. This is not gonna be a smooth run. Give me 1 second and I'll get started. Alrighty. I guess... Am I doing anything specific here? Oh wait, I have a thing. Like, I don't really care about these things too much, but... Hellborns. So I need to focus on Hellborns. I do feel like this might be the best, though. If I can't clear fast. Okay, I don't know if I can clear fast. Let me take this. Alright, I think when we do the legendary one, we're gonna drop down to T3. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna drop it down to E3 to do the legendary. I don't know if I can kill the goblins in time. I'm gonna take it anyway, because it's there, but... I mean, if everything wants to keep spawning here, I'm okay with this too. I didn't really utilize the goblin though. That's a little... So honestly, soul spires are actually kind of good for this. Because I can like drag everyone in. So we might take soul spires. Like, okay, here's the thing. It is 100% clearable. But T4 right now is not efficient enough. And I think that's the main issue. You know what's crazy? If I didn't have to move around so much. Oh, God. I got killed by whatever it was there. Probably the fire. Probably stood in the fire. Yeah, I probably stood in the fire. This girl is on fire! That's exactly right. Do T3. Yeah, I'll probably have to do T3 for this, so. It's unfortunate. The T4 isn't, like... It's nice to know I can clear it, but it's not efficient for farming, unfortunately. So, we'll just, we'll go through this, we'll drop down the T3, and then we'll go into the Infernal Hordes there. There, I know I can clear efficiently. Like, if I'm able to clear this the way I am, I'll be able to clear that perfectly fine. What? Yeah, like I said, it's just a little unfortunate. It's okay, though. How do we know if we do not test? I guess we could just take this. Either way, I'm turning this into opposite anyway, so. Where'd it go? Did it go away? It's a very, like, this reminds me of the Blizzard build that we did with Sork. Honestly. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. Just stand in one spot and, like, spam the abilities. Move, spam, move, spam, move, spam. Yeah, we definitely got to get that soul rift duration up. Eh. That man takes a bit to kill. Okay. Sever size, reap duration, skill increase effect. No, don't need those. That one's technically. No, it's not. What's up? Okay. I need you. Wasn't exactly that much, but you know what we could do, actually? We could try to masterwork some stuff. I'll drop myself down to T3 and we'll do an actual Infernal Horde. So fun fact, chat, I actually had somebody try to tell me not too long ago that dropping down a torment level is not a good sign. Now, hear me out, right? What they were referring to was dropping down a torment level to be able to farm more efficiently. What did I come over here to do? I said there was something I didn't want to do. Masterwork. What they were referring to was dropping down torment level to farm efficiently. I want to reiterate this. And I want to reiterate this very clearly. There is no shame in dropping down skill level. Well, that's fine. I'll take that, I guess. Just to be able to clear and farm something more efficiently. So if anyone ever tells you in this game that dropping down a tournament level is bad, I want you to send them to me and I will tell them 100 times over that they are wrong and dropping down is nothing bad. If you can farm it efficiently, you farm it efficiently. Higher equals better unless it's Brit cells. Like, don't get me wrong, right? If you can clear something on a higher difficulty, you absolutely should clear it on that higher difficulty, because there is a higher drop rate on Torment 4 compared to Torment 3, right? Like, don't let that get mistaken in any way, shape, or form. However, to put it in comparison here, if it takes, I don't know, we'll just say 10 minutes for an example here, right? If it takes 10 minutes to farm one T4 world boss, but it takes 2 minutes to farm a T3 world boss, not world boss, sorry, lair boss, we'll say that instead, lair boss, that means within the 10 minutes of one T4 run that you potentially probably won't even get the gear you're looking for, you could have had 5 clears to get more. You know, like, exactly. you get it, Karen. If I could do 2 compasses on T3 at the same time I do 1 T4, I'm farming T3. Exactly. There's not that big of a difference. There's only, like, you get a slight decrease in the percentages that you can get some stuff. Like, that's it. Right? The higher you go up the torment levels, the more ancestral uniques you can find, the more mythics you can find, and stuff like that. Also, which I kind of think is bullshit, because I'm 90% sure that is not the case. Did I do it? I did do it. Okay. But it's not always about, like, maximum farming. Sometimes efficient farming outbeats maximum farming. You know? I don't know if I feel like running around the masses. We'll see if maybe we can get the Aether Fiends one going. Damn. Ooh! I don't ever pass up on those ones because I have too much fun with these ones. So much aether! Infinite power! God damn! Wave 2 and I already have 500 Aether? Definitely don't need that. I might take that. Yeah, we'll take this. The Soul Spires are actually really good on the build we got going on right now. I need to get over here and do these though. We got no soul spires there. Oh, unfortunate. I guess we could do this. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to have the Hellborn. I'm frozen. Well, I mean, the good news is we need the Hellborn, so... What I'm really looking for right now is I'm looking for the ones where, like, Aether Lord spawned as Hellborns and, like, masses can go into, spawn Hellborns or whatever it is. Oh, we already got the masses spawn Hellborns. Hold on. So masses have a chance to spawn Aether Fiend or a Hellborn. I think it's good. And then if we can get the one where like Aether Fiends now spawn as Hellborns and then the elite one, I think we would be good. I mean, we already have enough to kill Bardic. That's for sure. Like after this wave, we have enough for Bardic. I'm not in a bloodied one. What's the butcher doing here? Oh, the Aether Goblins. You can't pass up on Gubbins. But now that I know I can kill them pretty good, I'm paying attention to my mini-map a little bit more. This build is actually really good for Infernal Hordes. Maybe we take this. When is this one done? Oh, I just need one more Chaos Wave, so the Hellborn's done. And that. Oh, that's bloodied Infernal Hordes. So yeah, we're just looking for a Chaotic Wave then. Holy Hellborns. Jesus. Was that like 5 Hellborns out of that one mass? Are Hellborn's actually really bad for the season? Oh, not season, sorry, the Aether. Actually, like, I haven't done Infernal Hordes enough to really know what is and isn't good. I should really do a lot more of these. So I don't actually have an idea. Okay, their events spawn faster. I mean, we could take that, but I kind of want to take the masses. The masses thing. I know the Aether Fiends are actually really good for Aether at some points. Can I stop standing in the red so I can stop getting pushed? That would be great. We could do that. It's the last one, so. Oh, we'll do that. We have more than enough for Bardic at this point. experience you get in doing compasses. No, that's No, that is fair. I need to like see, like, I went through the main character and then I don't really get a chance to play on my main character too much because I'm always doing like the challenges and the edits and whatnot. And not enough time in like one day to be able to do it all, you know. I'm gonna waste my time with this. And realistically, I don't really want to be playing, like, to be fair, right? Like, this might make sense. I don't really want to play Diablo too much off stream. I don't mind doing it here and there. But sometimes it's so hard to play it off stream just because I don't want to burn myself out of the game. And then not enjoy my time, you know, on stream. Because, let's be real, if I'm enjoying the game, my chat will enjoy the game. If I'm bored as hell because I've done everything 100 times over because I did it off stream, you guys are gonna be bored as hell. Like, Diablo's good, but if you play it way too much, it can get boring pretty quick. So actually, like, doing the edits and stuff is a nice, nice little stop for me to do things. And the special change that. No, that's completely fair. Like, for me, like, it's not so much of the patches or the game itself. Like, I am very, very amused with the game itself. Oh, we just got Titan's Fall. That's what I need. I am very, very amused with the game itself, right? I love the game. It's probably my favorite game, or at least one of my favorite games. The thing is, the more I play it off stream, though, the more content I can't actually give you guys because I've already done it off stream. In that same breath, I just don't want to burn myself out. Like, I enjoy the fuck out of the game, and every time I stream it, I have a blast streaming it. What I'm really hoping for, I should say, this is what I'm really hoping for. I'm really hoping that come next season, because this will entertain the hell out of me, I'm really hoping that they balanced everything properly enough so that people can run multiple builds and it be viable. You know, the best example I can give for this is like Sork, right? I love the Sork, don't get me wrong. And the Sork is fun. And the Crackling Energy build, again, is fun. However, when the leaderboards are filled with Crackling Energy, to me, personally, in my opinion, that indicates a slight problem with the balancing of the rest of the builds that you potentially could go. You know, the Sork has so many cool abilities. You got Blizzard, there's the Inferno, like the giant flaming danger noodle, like that ability looks sick as fuck, right? If you really want to get high up there, though, Crackling Energy is just that strong. And I would love to see every one of these classes have every one of their builds, and I know it's like impossible to do every one of their builds, but like majority of their builds, be a competitor for each other for the leaderboards. I would love to see like Blizzard go against Crackling Energy, go against Inferno, right? And where they can all get to the same point and whatnot. And I know like over time that does happen, but to see one build dominate the entire builds is a little sad to me. I love, which is why I like off meta, because there are some things that I'm just like, yo, this is a lot of fun. I don't care if I don't get top. This is fun. And then there are some top builds that genuinely are fun. For instance, Earthquake Barb. Earthquake Barb to me it's a top build, but it's a lot of fun. I really doesn't give you any upside. Holy shit. Evade Spiritborn. I think Evade Spiritborn is a huge amount of fun. Evade Spiritborn, Crushing Hand Spiritborn, I think they are so much fun to play. And they happen to be top builds. I just want to have a rogue that can even come close to the paladin. True. Yeah, exactly. Like that is like my literal thought with the whole thing, right? So like to give like an example here, you know, because I'm probably gonna be ending here soon, but like if you go on Barbarian, we'll just look at the top like 30. Okay, we'll just give an example here. Top 30, right? Of course, it's private. Okay, top 30 right now. This guy is running a Flay build. I think this is Flay. No, this is Earthquake. This is a very weird Earthquake, but it's an Earthquake. Right? We got another one here. This is a Hammer of Ancients. So right now, off the rip, in my opinion, again, 2 barbs. We got 2 different builds. So both these are competing for top right now. And again, this is only the leaderboards, so it's not set in stone, right? This isn't law, okay? You can do what you want. This is Flay again. This is Earthquake. I think this is a weird type of Earthquake. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I should have done this on my Earthquake build. Anyway, so Earthquake again. We'll drop down a little bit. This one is also Earthquake, but with a different build here. This is not Earthquake, actually. No, this is Earthquake. This is just a different type. Yeah, this is a different type of Earthquake, but still an Earthquake. As far as I'm aware, there's like 3 or 4 different builds for Earthquake. But to see all these different type builds at the top, Hammer of the Ancients, is like, I love to see that. You know, this is Flay. This is a Flay build. It's not a Flay build, actually. That's interesting. Why take Rupture? I'm very interested in why take Rupture here. I can't see the description, so I don't feel like going on my barb to do that. This is Earthquake, but that's interesting to me. I would love to know why. I can't read the description though. I'd have to go on it to see. This is Leap Earthquake. This is what I was doing. Yeah, this is a leaping Earthquake. So like, there's 3 or 4 different Earthquake builds that you can go, right? There's a ground stomp one, there's a leap one, There's Overpower Earthquake. There's a combination of all three. There's Hammer of the Ancients. I believe there's a Shout build or something like that, but I don't remember if that's support or not. Like, this to me is another Earthquake. This is not Earthquake. I lied. This is Hammer of the Ancients. This is Hammer of the Ancients. Interesting. There it is. No, this is a weird mix, actually. That one's interesting. No, it's Hammer! Yeah, you're right. My bad. But, like, okay. That's Barbarian, right? In my opinion, there is 3 different types of Earthquake builds going up there, along with Hammer of the Ancients. Yes, they are all still S-tier builds. However, the playstyle of each of those builds changes up enough where you're basically doing a different build. You know, leaping, you're going to leap around the map. If you don't have leap, you're not leaping around the map. That changes enough to me. Right? So, Necro, I'm not even going to look at. Let's do, I mean, we could. We'll do a quick look, right? I think Necro is running Golem, okay? The minute I see this, it's Golem. This is Golem. I just looked at that guy. Golem. Ooh. Got hiccups. What's up, Brandon? Golem. Golem. Oh, this is a weird type Golem, actually. This might be Sever. No, this is Golem. This alone tells me Golem. Golem. This weapon alone tells me Golem, by the way. Golem. Yeah. So, like, Necro is kind of like one of the prime examples, along with Sork. Like, this is Crackling Energy. Okay. The minute you see all these electric skills, it's Crackling Energy. Plus, the minute you see, like, Ore's Vein and this and this, it's Crackling Energy. But there's not really, from what I've seen for Crackling Energy, I just clicked on the same guy. There's not really much difference here, you know? Same concept, you're still doing the same thing, Crackling Energy. I do find it amusing that somebody found this build and it's kind of taken over Crackling Energy. But again, there's not really a difference in the build itself. Tyrael's Might is interesting here. But it's an easy build to play. It is. It very much is. And again, I'm not taking anything away from the people that actually play Crackling Energy. The only people that I genuinely would sit there and probably say, how dare you for playing Crackling Energy, are the ones that would judge you for playing something that you're playing and not playing the best one. Those are the only people I hate that do that. Okay? If you play Crackling Energy, play Crackling Energy. You know, if you find it fun, play it. Hell, again, like, case in point, Spiritborn, right? If I click up here, I guarantee you either Crushing Hand or Evade is the top one. This is... Oh, I forgot about Payback, actually. So Payback is actually very good, too. Completely forgot about Payback. Payback is actually the top one. Payback got a massive boost. There you go. This is Evade. Right here, this is Evade. Evade Spiritborn. It's fun. You know, it's an S tier build. And don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with it, but I've come across a few people that kind of belittle people for playing off meta, and I hate that. That drives me nuts. What is this? Flurry Rogue? Isn't this Heartseeker? Isn't this the Heartseeker build? He just has Forceful Arrow here. That is interesting. I'm actually surprised I don't play Rogue, considering in D3, Demon Hunter was like my main. I played a lot of Sork, but Demon Hunter was like my favorite. This is Heartseeker. Yeah, that other guy just has the Forceful Arrow instead of Heartseeker. That's interesting. I'd like to know why. That's Heartseeker. I would really love to know this person's reasoning for taking this. Would love to know the reasoning. But this is something that I like to like look at too, right? Like if you look at the top two people here, right? Heartseeker is the go-to build for Rogue. This guy has a Heartseeker build, but he's using Forceful Arrow. And he's number one. So something about this is working for him. I don't know exactly what it is, but something about it is working for him. But then if you look at like number two, for instance, right? And you look at Flurry, Poison Trap, Concealment, Shadow Clone, Heartseeker, Caltrops. I believe this is like spitting image of like what is on like the sites for S tier. I could be wrong though. It's been a while since I've looked at it, so don't quote me on that one. But I believe this is like spitting image of what you would see. That helmet is so weird. It's cool, but weird. I don't understand why private your profile. Is that a Blizzard thing or is that a Diablo thing? I love those wings. Sad I never got them. Another Heartseeker, yeah. So like again, minus this guy up here because I would love to know his thought process. Heartseeker seems to be the very similar to Sork. It's the only thing going. Oh, we got a Dance of Knives build up here. Okay. It's a little different. See, I would like to see more of this, though, right? Give me more competition between, like, Dance of Knives, Heartseeker, and, like, Flurry Rogue. Give me, like, a competition of, like, the top three of 3 different builds. I am really just hoping that the Warlock is has a lot of variety to it. That's what I'm really hoping. Because there's one where you turn into a demon, and honestly, that looks like so much fucking fun. Diablo thing. I work hard to get my gear. I want to show it off. Exactly. Like, so here we go, right? I am determined, and I'm calling it now, and I'm going to try to do this. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try. Okay. If on Warlock is, if the turning into the demon form, because we don't really know much about Warlock besides what people played, if turning into the demon form is the S tier build, then obviously I won't be able to do anything about that. Okay. This is only if it's not. Okay. Turning into that demon form looks like so much goddamn fun. I do not care if that is the lowest tier D build or the highest tier S build. I will make that work somehow. I will 100% find a way to make that work. It looks like so much goddamn fun. Something else I would like to see next season too. I would like to see in Spiritborn, I'd like to see Ravager, like the red build, get a little bit more love. That's what I would really like to see. Yeah, I would really like to see the Ravager build get a little bit more love, you know. It's gotta be fun for how long they take to give it to us. It's true. It's true. Let's just hope it's good though. Blizzard's been selling that demon form hard. It has to be S tier, please. Like, please be good. Like, okay, hold on. Let me rephrase this really quick. I probably will try out every build that I possibly can on the Warlock, because even the other things that they were showing with it looked genuinely fun. The demon form just really gets me. I love that. I love transforming into like another thing. For instance, I played Druid for very much the beginning part of this season, and turning into the bear form was so much fun. I don't care if it's S tier or low tier. I would really like really like to see the demon form be just as good as like some type of caster part of the build, you know? I would really love to see that. You know, something like that. Like I want them to be not overpowered where they overshadow all the other classes, but I want them to be good enough to compete with their own class. You know? Make the Legion, exactly. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name. Thank you. The Legion form. I want the Legion to be just as good as Demon and be as good in comparison. Whether it's weak or strong, I would like them to be equal. You know, don't blow all the other builds out of the water. So I'm really hoping they didn't hypersell this demon form just to say, here's a demon form, it's going to be a new build, congratulations, you know? I'm going to do whatever can give me the most amount of pets. I love pet builds. Do you play Druid, Viper? There's a pet build on Druid currently. I think it's a companion build or something like that. It looked interesting. I'm done. I'm playing my Necro for today. I forget what the companion build actually was. It was there's something I want to read though. I'm gonna go on my barb real quick. A little bit, but I'm running 12 Skelly Mages on Necro. That looked fun too, honestly. That looked a lot of fun too. So chat, genuine question, right? My 50-hour videos, right? The next one coming out will be the Necro that we're gonna do. obviously, when new season drops, we're playing Warlock. There will be a 50-hour on Warlock, 100%. I am doing a 50-hour on Warlock. But after that, what should we play? What do I have in the works that I should play? I think it was Rupture, right? Yeah, this was the ability. So that guy had Rupture. Auroradin? Interesting. We could try that. Do keep in mind, though, please keep this in mind, that because of the new skill tree and a lot of the new stuff we're getting, Auroradin may not even be a thing anymore. Okay? Just keep that in mind. However, if it is, Paladin was the very first class I played in this game. So, I wouldn't be opposed to do that. You think Pet Warlock will have more buttons to push? Potentially. Potentially. Okay, skewer enemies in front of you, dealing 10k damage, which is guaranteed to overpower, then rip your weapon out. Damaging enemies for the total bleed amount and removing all bleed damage from them. But the bleed... I get it. I understand why he did this now. Okay. So the one thing with Barbarian, I get it, is there's a thing where your overpowers... I forget who it was. There's a thing where your overpowers cause earthquakes. I don't remember who it was. We'll get there eventually. Please hold. This one. Okay. There is a thing where your overpowers cause earthquakes. And he doesn't have it. So I have it. Yeah, I don't understand this then. If he had the aspect for creating an earthquake with your overpower, I would say I completely understand this. But I'm going to be honest, I don't understand this. Whatever it is, it's working. So I can't say anything against it. But it's working, you know? Maybe a new rogue. Rogue would be interesting. I haven't done rogue yet, nor have I really played it that much. I think rogue actually is my least played class so far, which is not like me. Rogue could definitely be fun. Usually I play rogue all the time. So anyway, yeah, I don't know the reasoning for this. I can't figure it out. Maybe it's this. No, it's not that. That's... Yeah, I don't know. Rogue is very fun, very fast. I did play a flurry rogue for a little bit. I did have a flurry rogue last season, actually. So that's interesting. Yeah, I can't figure that guy out. I don't know. I genuinely don't know why he has rupture. Okay, because like if he had this, I gotta find it because I know I have it on. If he had this aspect where your overpowers will spawn an earthquake every 4 seconds, I would understand Rupture because it's a guaranteed earthquake to spawn. But he doesn't have that. So I don't understand the point of Rupture in that build. Dance of Knives, what's your favorite? I believe my girlfriend is doing Dance of Knives. Or she was. When she picked up Rogue. She likes spinning around. So she kind of takes anything and can spin around. Like she even took Barbarian and she goes, I want to do Whirlwind because I like spinning around. When she played Sork, she likes playing Incinerate because she can spin around with Incinerate, and she says she's a helicopter. Something on his Paragon board? True! 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 It could be. You are absolutely correct on that. Okay. I didn't want to ruin my own board. Zeopally is a spin build. Is it? I should tell my girlfriend that. She'd probably love it. To cause confusion to people who want to take the build is why he has Rupture. Honestly, not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. When I played Paladin, I did what was it called? Wing Strike, I think. That was the one I had the most fun with. To be fair, I was going through the story at that time. So, but that was the one I had the most fun with. Applying a bleed to a vulnerability enemy deals 75% increased damage. Okay. Bleeding enemy has a chance to grant berserking 5 seconds. That could work. That could work. If he causes bleeding with Rupture and Flay, because I believe Flay also causes bleeding. Oops. Yeah, Flay also causes bleeding. So, like, if he can cause bleeding with Flay and Rupture, he technically does get 60% increased damage. And they'll deal the total bleeding amount. I wouldn't say it's, like, grade A or anything, but, I mean, it's possible. He could have it as a buff, but I don't know. That's kind of stretching it. Captain America Shield Pally. Okay. Is it bad? I kind of want to do that build now and just put Captain America voice lines in the video. This could be useful. You know what? You know what? Where does he have? I might know why he has that. And I just thought about it. I gotta find him again. Give me a minute. I forget who it was. Do you think I would remember this? I just clicked on him like 4 times. Diablo? Diablo? Where was he? I lost him. Chat, help, I'm alone and afraid. There he is. Okay. I think it's because he has a greatsword here. The normal Earthquake build runs a polearm right here. But he has a quad ancestral greatsword here with all of the right stats. And Earthquake, not Earthquake, sorry, greatswords work with Rupture. So if he takes something out, Rupture would actually work because of the sword passive. And then within the sword passive itself, you also get this one, which then will increase the bleeding damage, applying the bleed, and then he probably has a bleed thing in his Paragon. So in all, it starts to play out where it actually works because of that sword he's holding. That's my only thought. And that's the thought I'm going to stick to because that's the one that makes the most sense to me. Alright. Alright. So, on Monday... Let me get ready to head off here. It's already 10 o'clock for me. On Monday, I'll play more of the Necro. What I'm going to try to do is... We're going to hunt down the Ancestrals. The uniques. We're going to hunt down our unique Ancestrals. And then start doing the challenges for being able to use a Mythic. Because I do have one of the Mythics I need. And then we could probably push into Pit 80 actually really quickly after that. I don't see why we can't. Honestly, once I get my Ancestrals, really Obdicite is going to be my mortal enemy. So we can do that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think that's what we'll do. So, I do not stream on Monday. Not Monday. The weekend. So, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post a video. I will be posting a video every other Friday until further notice. Right now, that just kind of works with life. And I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we start stream at 7 p.m. Eastern time. If we start getting more traction and everything with the stream, I may do longer streams, and we'll see what we can do. But other than that, yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, join the Discord if you haven't done so already. There is a command that you can do. And yeah, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I will talk to everybody Monday. And yeah, share the video with your friends. Tell them that I'm stupid and they should watch it. Thank you. Okay, have a good one. I'll talk to everybody later. Everybody have a good night. Peace out, guys.